Y, correct?
Yes.
You can proceed, Ms. Alloway.
Good morning. Could you please state your name for the record?
Chantal Scardarassi.
Ms. Scardarassi, I'm going to take you back to April 10th, 2024. Do you recall that day?
Yes.
Did something happen on that day that brings you to court today?
Yes.
Can you tell me about what happened starting from the beginning?
I was attacked by my husband.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you there. You said your husband. What was his name?
Andrew Scardarassi.
Okay, do you see Andrew Scardarassi in the court today?
Yes.
Okay, can you identify him by telling me the color of the shirt he's wearing?
Blue.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
The record should so reflect.
Okay, so you said he attacked you. Can you tell me, where were you on this day?
I had come to his house at...
Okay, and where is his house located?
25801 Chelsea Creek Lane in Brownstown.
Okay, is that city of Brownstown, county of Wayne?
Yes.
So, tell me what happened when you got to the house.
I came to the house. I turned off the cameras so that the phone wouldn't go off. I needed to get a code off of his phone or his laptop.
So let me stop you there. Were you living in the home at this time?
I had been separated for a week at the time.
I'm sorry, separated for what?
We had separated a week earlier, so I was staying with my mom.
Did you live at this home prior to that week?
Yes.
And were you allowed to go in, come and go to the home as you pleased in this week that you were separated?
I apologize, Your Honor. I'm just going to object to the question about was she...
Jerry, you need to talk to Ashley? There she is. Got some big stuff, girl.
Thank you so much. I'll see you next week.
You gonna ask her, Jerry?
I'll bring you some cookies later in the week. I'll bring you some cookies later in the week. I'm going to pick up the syringe today.
Get them fixed up.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Well, have a good one.
You as well.
She can say what she believed, but they're separated and he was living...
All right, rephrase the question if you would. Was there any agreement between the two of you as to whether or not you were going to go back to the property or could go back to the property?
He was trying at the time to get back together, so yes. In the mornings I would get the kids ready for school and I would go into the house after school and get their things and take them home.
So, tell me what happened after you had got to the home.
So I got his phone. I drove down the street to try to get a code sent to it without him waking up. I was afraid of him waking up.
Wait a minute. You're getting old. You got to keep your voice up, okay?
I'm sorry.
You got his phone,
Yep.
and then what?
So I drove down to Kroger in the parking lot to try to get a code sent to his phone. There was spyware put on my laptop. I had asked him to take off. And in order to get it off, you have to have a code sent to either an email address or a phone. So I was trying to get that.
And so, let's just go back for a second. I want to know, what time did you first go to the home?
Midnight, around midnight.
It was around midnight. And then, what time? So, when you went in, did you grab his phone?
I did grab his phone. I tried his laptop first.
And then did you leave?
Yes.
And where did you go?
Down the street to the Kroger parking lot.
About how long were you there?
About 10-15 minutes.
And then what did you do next?
I drove back to the house and brought the phone back.
Tell me what happened when you got back to the house.
He was awake. He was angry. He accused me of taking money of his.
Okay, when you say he, what do you mean?
Andy,
Was anybody else in the home at this time?
no.
Okay, so tell me what he was saying to you.
He accused me of taking his money. I said I didn't take his money, but I had his phone. And I walked through into the kitchen and tossed it on the table.
Okay. And tell me what happened next.
I walked back through, there's a gate that separates the front room and the kitchen. So I walked back through the gate and I shut it.
Okay, and I just want to get a clearer picture. You said there was a gate separating the kitchen and where?
The front room, like the foyer.
And is the foyer, is that right at the front door?
Yes.
And so, tell me what happened when you got out of the kitchen.
I shut the gate. He kept asking me where his money was. He walked to the end of his kitchen table and picked up his gun.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there. Did you see a gun there prior?
Yes.
Okay. And so tell me, what did he do next?
He picked up the gun. He walked towards the gate. I made kind of a joke, like, are you gonna shoot me?
Okay, and I'm gonna stop you again. About how far were you and the gun?
Probably from me to you at the time. It was on the table that far away.
So what would you say, that's about 25 feet?
I want to say it's 15.
It's the length of a kitchen table. I mean, I know, I'm probably the table was that long, and then there was the gate and me.
Okay, so you tell me, can you estimate the
I would
distance?
say about 15 feet, if I had to guess.
And so, tell me what happened. What happened next?
He walked through the gate. He stared at me for a second. When I asked him if he was going to shoot me, he said yes. And then he grabbed me in the back of my hair, pushed me up against the closet that was behind us.
Okay. And so, where is this closet located?
So it's directly in the middle between the kitchen and the foyer. It's right next to the gate.
And so, tell me what happened next.
He had his pistol in his hand and put it underneath my chin.
So I'm going to stop you there. Do you remember what this pistol, as you said, looked like?
Yes,
What color was it?
it was black,
About how big was it?
about this big. It was a 9mm Smith & Wesson.
What is that, about 4 inches, 5 inches, 4 inches?
About 5, I would say.
And to your knowledge, was that his gun?
Yes,
And did he point it at your neck?
yes, under my chin.
Under your chin. What part of the gun was on your neck?
The barrel, the top of the gun.
And did you observe at all if his finger was on the trigger?
Yes, as he was bringing it to my neck, I could see it.
So tell me, what was he saying to you in that moment?
He said, give me my, can I swear?
You should quote exactly what he
Okay.
said.
He said, give me my fuck money. And I said, I don't have your money. And he said, I'm going to fuck, very calmly.
And at this time, when you were up against the closet, was his hand still on the back of your head?
Yes,
Was he grabbing your hair?
yes.
And so tell me what happened next.
I just stared at him while he was saying those things and said, I don't have your money. He told me, he said, I'm going to kill you. And then he said, do you know who else I'm going to kill? And then he turned around, looked up at our kids' bedrooms. There's one on one side of the upstairs, one on the other. And he looked at me and said, everyone, very quietly.
Okay, and then what happened next?
I got kind of smart-mouthed and said, you better hope so.
And how were you feeling in this moment?
I was scared and angry.
And were you in fear for your life at this time?
Yeah. Yes.